Like, zoinks! that was really bad. Hey guys, it's Kyle with Letter to the Studio again, and a reboot of Scooby Doo just came out, just called Scoob. So, is it Scooby Dooby good? Or is it just meddling with kids? Here's a review for Scoob.
Scoob, do you realize where we are?
No.
Look around, man. The clean, modern aesthetic, the cool blue color palette. We're in
IKEA.
the Falcon Fury. Did you say IKEA?
Nope, I said Falcon Fury, just like you.
Grab your ascot, your glasses, and your Scooby snacks, because everyone's favorite mystery-solving talking canine is back in Scoob. Yep, the whole gang is here. Scooby, Shaggy, Velma, merchandising opportunities, Daphne, and Fred are back to solve crime and eat junk food. It's cute, it's funny, and it's entirely predictable, but it has enough laughs for kids and adults alike to make it worth a light watch.
Oh, please. My friends call me Dick.
Okay. Rick.
No, I'm not a Rick. I'm a Dick with a D.
Rick with a D.
Dick.
Rick.
Now, the Scooby Doo universe has gone back and forth on how real all the supernatural elements are. The original series focused almost exclusively on old coal miners trying to save their farmhouse by utilizing expensive special effects technology to scare off wandering teenagers or whatever, but has since dabbled in treating ghosts, demons, and aliens as real, tangible threats. Scoob doubles down on its openness to theism and magic rituals with its plot, which sees the gang attempting to stop the literal gates of hell from opening, while also foiling the evil plot of Dick Dastardly, an actual Hanna-Barbera villain from back in the day. It's cool seeing older characters get little nods here and there, but the humor doesn't really blend all too well. Now, it's actually pretty awesome that they have all these nods and throwbacks to old characters. I mean, Blue Falcon being in this as much as he is actually pretty cool, and he's really funny. And it's weird, right? Because kids don't know these characters, but adults do, so I don't know if this is a way to reintroduce them. I mean, Scooby-Doo and the gang have teamed up with Johnny Bravo, the guys from Supernatural, Batman, and even...
And his name is John C.
Yeah. One minute there's a Simon Cowell cameo or a joke about paying for Netflix.
You have to pay for Netflix?
And then there's just a bunch of crazy slapstick humor to make sure the kids are aptly entertained. It's a movie that can't commit to being a kids movie because it desperately wants to act like it has the maturity of a Pixar-level animation when it doesn't. Sure, I found myself laughing at some of the jokes and eye-popping visuals, but I also found myself switching on kid mode in my brain to really enjoy it. The plot sort of just moves along, with a bare-bones story and plenty of convenient moments to make sure the stakes are never too high. It's super formulaic, and you can see basically the plot structures outlined from the first 10 minutes of the film. And that makes the progression a bit boring to follow. I know that none of the characters were ever in any real danger, and anytime the movie tried to throw me off, I would just wait a couple minutes for the obvious safe thing to happen. The voice cast is great and really sells the zaniness of it all, especially Frank Welker as Scooby. You can feel the fun they were having, even if every character was a bit one-dimensional. Although that's partially due to the pacing of the story. I understand that this is primarily a Scooby-Shaggy episode, but I was actually excited to see the whole gang back together and see how their dynamics would work. Each of them has a strong enough, identifiable personality trait that could have played off each other more, but since this is the Scooby and Shaggy show, Velma, Fred, and Daphne fell to the wayside, and almost felt unnecessary, considering the inclusion of Blue Falcon and this new age superhero theme the movie wanted to go with. Right, so we all get it. Velma, the smart one. Daphne, the pretty one. Fred, the pretty one, but he's dumb. And then Shaggy and Scooby, who are scared and love to eat a lot. You know, actually at one point in the movie, they just group them together in the same category as being the heart of the group, and then the other ones actually have like their own thing. So I guess they kind of just gave up. I was also kind of disappointed that they really dove into the supernatural side. I think opinions are split on this in general, but if anything, it would have been nice to at least have the first half or so of the movie take place in a more grounded setting, like having the main villain using lights and smoke to look supernatural, rather than basically kicking off with a sci-fi abduction and a hard left turn into Greek mythology. The story is also extremely convoluted. Something about Scooby being the only descendant of King Alexander's loyal dog companion, and therefore he is the only creature able to seal away Cerberus? Or something? It just seems really forced, and it's weird that no one second guesses any of it. I guess there's no way to tell how commonplace supernatural events are in this world, but between immortal cavemen, existence of the underworld, and, a talking dog, Scoob tends to feel like the jokes were written first and the rest of the plot was hacked together around that.
Discover the epic origin story of the greatest team of heroes in the history of mystery. Not bad.
Nailed it!
Scoob has minor moments of hilarity for both the young and old alike, but it ends up feeling manufactured by a team whose sole purpose is to maximize its appeal. The film takes no risks with its brand name, its humor, or its story, ultimately leaving it as the most basically passable children's film that won't necessarily make its adult audience hate it. It has enough little references to the old show and other Hanna-Barbera properties, but its boring plot, focus on only two characters, and inability to fuse the mature and immature pieces together make it just another okay kids movie. Ruby, Ruby, Roo! Roro. Roro, Raggy. I need to stop. Roro, Raggy. I need to fucking stop.